To advance your career and increase your earning potential as a groundsperson, you must transition from handling simple manual tools like rakes and brooms to mastering the heavy mechanical equipment of our trade. The two primary machines you will operate daily are the commercial brush chipper and the ground chainsaw. Both machines are incredibly powerful, highly efficient, and exceptionally dangerous. They demand your absolute, undivided respect. Alongside these mechanical tools, you must master the ancient, essential art of rigging knots. The knots you tie on the ground are the literal connection between your hands and the safety of the climber in the tree. Let us begin with the brush chipper. The chipper is designed to destroy large, dense hardwood limbs in a matter of seconds, and it cannot distinguish between a piece of wood and a human limb. To run a chipper safely and efficiently, you must master the art of staging brush. Never drag branches from the tree and throw them into a messy, unorganized pile near the back of the machine. This creates a tangled web of wood that slows down production and increases your physical fatigue. Instead, always stage your brush with the cut ends, or the butts, facing directly toward the chipper hopper. This alignment allows you to walk up, grab a branch by the clean end, and feed it straight into the machine in one fluid motion without having to spin the limb around or fight the weight of the brush. When you feed material into the chipper, push the butt end into the feed wheels until the machine grabs it, and then immediately step to the side. Never stand directly behind the center of the infeed tray. As the chipper devours a large, crooked limb, the outer branches can whip violently from side to side or kick upward, which can easily strike you in the face or snag your clothing and pull you toward the hopper. Always use a wooden push stick to feed small twigs and short chunks of wood through the machine. Never, under any circumstances, use your hands, your feet, or a metal rake to push material past the infeed tray. The second mechanical tool you must master is the ground chainsaw, which you will use primarily for bucking logs into manageable pieces that can be lifted safely. Chainsaw safety begins with proper starting mechanics. Never attempt to lazy start or drop start a heavy chainsaw in midair with one hand on the handle and the other pulling the cord. This method gives you zero control over the guide bar, and if the saw kicks back as it starts, it can swing directly into your leg or face. Always place the saw flat on a stable piece of ground, put your right boot firmly through the rear handle loop, place your left hand securely on the front handlebar, lock your elbow, and pull the starter cord firmly straight up. Once the saw is running and you begin bucking wood on the ground, you must follow the absolute law of the ground saw. Keep the chain out of the dirt. The cutting teeth of a chainsaw chain move at speeds exceeding 50 miles per hour. If those teeth make contact with the soil, sand, or rocks for even a fraction of a second, the edge is instantly destroyed. A dull chain will not cut wood. It will create fine dust, overheat the bar, put immense strain on the engine, and force you to use your own muscle power to push the saw through the wood, which slows down the entire job. To avoid this, cut 90% of the way through a log, stop your saw, use a cant hook or a heavy branch to roll the log over, and finish the cut from the clean side. While machines provide the raw power, knots provide the technical intelligence of the ground game. If you want to earn the trust of a veteran climber, you must be able to tie the 3 essential knots flawlessly, even with your eyes closed or your hands freezing. The first knot is the running bowline. This is the king of tree work knots because it forms a non-jamming running noose that can be tied around a branch from a distance. It cinches down exceptionally tight around the wood under a heavy load, yet it can be untied effortlessly after enduring thousands of pounds of force. The second knot is the Clove hitch, terminated with 2 half hitches. This knot is used primarily to secure the middle of a long branch or log when the climber needs to lower a piece in a perfectly balanced horizontal position. The half hitches prevent the Clove hitch from slipping or rolling off the end of the smooth bark. The third knot is the timber hitch. This knot is unique because it relies entirely on the friction of the rope, wrapping back against itself to hold a heavy load. It is incredibly secure when under constant tension, making it ideal for towing large logs or lowering heavy wood, yet it falls apart and unties instantly the moment the tension is released, saving valuable time on the ground. By mastering the chipper, protecting your chainsaw chains, and tying perfect knots, you elevate your value from a basic laborer to a highly skilled technician.